Mark J. Hofheins Jr. with Operation Safe Winter. Third edition.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear this? No. Or am I just talking about it?
Can you hear this? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? I'm gonna do this long ass speech. Can you guys hear this okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a bit nervous. It's a long speech in the spirit of MLK. And there's some offensive humor in it, so if you're offended by the words dildo, dick, jizz, anything like that. I mean, it's all about it. I'm just saying that's just part of it, okay? So hang on. How about now? Is that better? This side? No, this side. This side. Okay, now I got it. So, yeah, I got the two kind of long, kind of offensive. What's it?
No windows right there.
Yeah, the windows closed? Okay.
Some people need to be offended, okay?
Right. And I gotta turn pages, so kind of bear with me here. Oh yeah, here I go. Smoke it if you got it. We're gonna be here for a minute.
And the second one,
He's like the first non-comedy actor.
and the second one,
Okay, so here we are, gathering to celebrate Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. But before I get started, how about a big round of applause for all the lovely Anon ladies we have here with us today? Yeah. I never knew chicks with mustaches could be so hot.
Yeah.
So the guys, you look good too. You got the whole cuddle puppies kill fashion thing going on. I'm digging it. You know, ethical consciousness is the new sexy. So I just wanted to say, I'm very glad to be speaking here in front of you guys today. You know, I give so many speeches. I feel like Obama, but without the drone bombs and the puppet strings. So I mean, yelling at Obama about the world and the way it is, it's like yelling at the Walmart cashier about the way Walmart is. You know, it's a network. You know, problems and solutions that begin and end with more than just one person. So, as we remember Martin Luther King Jr., let us also remember the whole civil rights movement. And you know, if MLK were here today, he would be proud of us. Admittedly, he could probably draw a bigger crowd, but he'd be proud of us. So, for being out here. So think big, dream big things. You'll be amazed at what happens. The limits of tyrants are prescribed by the endurance of those whom they oppress. Now, I didn't make that up because I can never figure out how to properly use the word whom in a sentence. The limits of tyrants are prescribed by the endurance of those whom they oppress. Alright, I'm getting that tattoo. I called it first. Me. Alright. 9/11.
yeah.
On 9/11, about 3,000 people were killed. And then in Iraq, 1.5 million people were killed. That's called genocide. That's the same as Rwanda in the 90s and Cambodia in the 70s. I mean, we got too many politicians who wind their watches to genocide o'clock. I mean, what time is it? Is it always genocide o'clock with these politicians? I'll tell you what time it is. It's time to evolve. I'm gonna go off script here for a second. And what I mean by evolve, we move away from the patriarchal sense of competitive aggressiveness and violent kind of a nature, and we move into a matriarchal consciousness of a more cooperative and nurturing and compassionate kind of nature, okay? That's what I mean by evolving. That's what we're moving into. Okay, back here. So, thank you. So it's time to evolve. Stop the killing. And speaking of killing, 5,000 Americans were killed in combat in Iraq. Yet 8,000 Americans were killed by police here in America. Are you feeling safer yet?
No.
You're more likely to be killed by a police officer than in combat. Fuck throwing grenades, I'll be throwing donuts. You gotta shake those pops off my trail. You know what I'm saying?
Amen, brother.
Bring in some powdered sprinkles.
Hey, there's
Going in.
donuts over there.
Yeah, see? We got backup.
Yeah, smile. That's right.
I'm smiling. They're gargling a coconut oil. Can you tell? Alright, but you know the economy is bad. And guess what? People are joining the army. Because why? Because they need a job. That's supply and demand. Supply the poor people for the demand of the rich people to go and fight endless illegal wars. It's a perfect business plan. If you're the devil. But you know the CIA, they spend a lot of propaganda. They don't spend all that propaganda money for nothing. They got people convinced that war is like a video game. or at the very least, it's a good job opportunity. Let me tell you something. If I want to work long hours for low pay and get shot at by angry, disenfranchised people, I'll get a job working nights at the Plaid Pantry. How about that? At least I know I got the beer that I like.
What kind of beer is that?
So, oh, that would be the Portland Brewing Company IPA, the one with the elephant on there. Good stuff. Thinking about it right now. Anyway, I'm not going to throw my life away on some rich man's war, and neither should you. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts when I hear Obama on the radio saying, "We are determined to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear bomb." And I'm like, who is we? Who is we? How about we get all the veterans off the streets? Or how about we get everybody off the streets? I mean, there's 6 empty houses for every homeless person here in America. We want jobs and education, not war and occupation.
Amen.
Then we got people going hungry, and that's fucked up because we live in a country that spends $165 billion a year on wasting food. It just gets thrown away or left to rot. But there's a lot of organics that get thrown away, so maybe we can start up a pickling initiative. We'll call it the Portland Pickling Party. I don't know, it's just an idea. I mean, who doesn't like pickles? Right, kimchi. Who doesn't like pickles? So all the food waste doesn't make sense. Or does it? I mean, we all want to be healthy, right? But buying organic is not affordable unless you peel the stickers off, and maybe you can afford the organic. Okay, but what is affordable? Why? Only one of the top causes of cancer in this country: fast food, factory farm meat from the dollar menu. You want a salad? $5. With a small bottle of water? $7. But you want a double meat cheeseburger and a quart of soda? $2. Sounds like a good deal until you start getting sick. So, it's convenient that pharmaceutical companies are invested in factory farms, and chemical pharmaceuticals cost more than $2. So they got you where they want you, sick, broke, and struggling. And that, for politicians, means you're in the right place at the right time when it's time to blame a particular group of people. It's sad when 44% of the people who are homeless have jobs. So much for work being the path out of poverty. Also, we got a lot of people who work for big corporations who get food stamps. These companies who pull in record profits because they receive corporate welfare from the taxpayers. McDonald's, Walmart, places like that, right? Target, right, exactly. And what do the politicians say? The politicians say, look at all these people on food stamps. It's a crisis. It's a social disease. And then we got all these stooges marching along with them with their goose step, believing all the lies and the fear and the propaganda. Hail America! Hail America! Yeah, get a job, fucking losers! Hail America! You know what I'm saying? Fox News, all that shit people believe. So look, I'm not anti-corporation, I'm anti-exploitation. We can still have nice things. It's not like we have to go back to being Indians. I just think things could be better. The elite class, they think we're stupid. And for a long time, we've been proving them right. But we're starting to make better decisions. We're starting to evolve. For example, a friend of mine lost his girlfriend recently, and it was sad. Very, very sad. She was eaten by a hippopotamus while on a safari. Very sad. So, and my friend, he dealt with it so well. It was so inspiring. He goes on a spiritual journey to restore balance and reconnect with the universe. Now, there's me after a bad breakup. Look. You fucking bitches want to fight? What's up? And then mix that in with some crying, and that's pretty much where it's at. So we're making better decisions. We're moving past that, which is really inspiring. So that's all you can do, right? Just try. So in the time of greed, lies, fear, and propaganda, what will you say that you did? Will you go quietly into the night? Or will you say that you took to the streets with the other brave patriots, and you raised your fist, and you raised your voice in defiance and in protest? What will you say that you did? Zbigniew Brzezinski. Got that? Zbigniew Brzezinski is a New World Order all-star. He's a co-founder of the Trilateral Commission and a former national security advisor. His security clearance is so high, he's actually authorized by the Rothschilds to stick his thumb in the ass of any American president he wants to. Sitting or former. Amazing. That's high security clearance. So, Zbigniew Brzezinski admits this at one of their Bilderberg conferences. The global political awakening has intensified in recent years, and it has become increasingly difficult to suppress and control the persistent and highly motivated populist resistance of the politically awakened people. That's exactly what it sounds like. So that sounds good to me. Thanks, bro. Check this out. Only 23% of the people still trust corporate media. Only 9% of people supported war in Syria. See, that's failing. They're not able to control us as much anymore. So we got a certified, that's right, haha, very well put. A certified globalist pig whining that we are reducing their capacity to impose centralized control over the masses. I just gotta say one thing. That's right, bitches! We're winning! The existence of resistance. Just because it's peaceful doesn't mean it's not a revolution. You know what the deal breaker for me was? I swear to God, this is true. The deal breaker for me was the goddamn FEMA camps.
Yeah.
There's an entire infrastructure of American concentration camps ready to go at a moment's notice. Armed guards, barbed wire, airfields, trains equipped with shackles, train tracks, and conveniently located near major highways. All in your backyard, paid for your taxes. Holy shit! I haven't been this paranoid since the last time I was high on crystal meth. Only this time, they really are watching me, and they really might come and take me away. So, just take comfort knowing that compared to North Korea, American prisons are like timeshares. So, it can always be worse. Alright, look. We have a moral obligation. We have a moral obligation, as obvious as a gorilla in a church, to stand united in our communities against the systems of oppression. And when we do, we are unstoppable. We want it all, and we're not stopping until we get it. This is the resistant existence.
Can't stop, won't stop.
That's right, brother. There isn't going to be any fascist police state slave pit because we're digging in and we're not going anywhere without taking a swing. This swing is this here, this peaceful revolution with all you brave patriots. You know, there's no doubt in my mind that we're living in a matrix of technological stagnation. We got robots on Mars tap dancing like Gregory Hines, but we can't nobody make a car tire that doesn't pop. Give me a break. You know, see, we've been making cars for 100 years. Give me a break. But they say, oh, they haven't thought of that yet. They just haven't thought of that yet. That's bullshit. You know what they have thought of? You know what somebody did discover? That you can take the anal gland of a beaver, and use it for food flavorings and perfumes. Wow. You know when I said evolve, that's not what he really had in mind. So, gotta shift our priorities. So don't believe the hype. Things could be better. Things will get better. And don't let anybody give you any shit about the mask either.
Yeah.
So just tell them, look, it's a symbol of protest and rebellion, just like how the lowercase t is a symbol of faith in Jesus. Symbols have meaning. I'm not trying to shit anybody's face here, by the way, either. And at times like these, you might ask yourself, what would Jesus do? I don't know, exactly, I don't know. But I do know he'd probably be pissed if everyone's going around wearing crosses and worshiping crosses. I mean, that was the lowest time in his life. That would be like you guys going around commemorating me by wearing speed pipes and beer bottles around your neck. It's maybe some handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? So, if I could say one thing to you guys, it would be this. Don't be scared of anything. Be strong. Be smart. Cultivate your warrior spirit. And as I'm saying this, I'm thinking of the police chief. Like Grease. Grease. Like Reese's. The peanut butter cup. Holy shit, is there anything that can make you sound less assertive than being named after some shitty candy? What is this, the Candyland Police Department? Well, what's next? Lieutenant Skittles? Captain Airhead? A rookie named Hershey the Squirt? Yeah, so don't worry, don't be scared. Have you ever seen the city's top cop in person? Probably not, because he stands in the shadow of anybody of any normal height. The chief is so short, with those small eyes and those big ears. He looks like Curious George stuck in his tail and went and got a job. I'm getting cold.
That's the right way.
Every time I see the chief at a protest, I want to say, hey chief, where's the man in the yellow hat? So if you guys ever want to meet with the chief, just bring along some balloons and some peanuts. Come on chief, let's go for a walk around Pioneer Square. Then there's the mayor, Charlie Hale. Oh, a nice guy. I met him once, shook his hand, he's got big hair. Nice guy. But how could you not be a nice guy with a name like Charlie? Charlie, like an old hound dog. Come here, Charlie. Come here, boy. How you doing today, Charlie? How many people are you gonna let die in the streets this winter, huh, Charlie? Huh? Come on. So much for galvanizing leadership.
Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
Yeah. Let's go for a walk around Pioneer Square, Charlie. Me and Curious George. We're gonna go hang out. At least our last mayor is named after a beer, Sam Adams. Even though Sam Adams is a shitty beer. Indian Pale Ale would have been good too. It kind of sounds like a stripper name though. But speaking of weird names and useless overpaid old guys, what's a kitzhaber? whiskey. Now that sounds like a beer, but it's actually the name of the governor. And what does the governor even do? I don't know, but I do know this. My buddy sends him some pictures of chemtrails, as any concerned citizen should. And how does my friend get thanked? By getting his Twitter account suspended. Thanks, Governor. So how about you go trim your mustache in the bathroom of the Silverado on Go-Go now? Okay, go get to know your constituents. Let the guys there show you a good time. So we're talking about a guy, the governor. We're talking about a guy who shows up in his inauguration in jeans and boots. Look, if I want a guy with a bushy mustache, jeans and boots to waste my time and my money, I would have voted for Jeff Foxworthy. Instead, just let the whole blue-collar comedy team take office. At least they enjoy public support. In fact, there's so many redneck connotations going on here. We'll be cooking squirrels on shovels and shooting our guns in the air in no time. Holy shit, can you just put on a tie, Governor? I've seen guys petitioning water politics outside of Walmart in 20-degree weather who dress nicer and take their job more seriously. This guy couldn't care less about what he was wearing if he showed up in a Snuggie with the Oregon Ducks logo on it. Yeehaw! And forget about trying to see your congressman, just forget about it. Unless you're two strippers with a double-sided dildo and a Coke straw tucked behind your ear. Jesus Christ, I think the last time I saw my congressman was at the end of Requiem for a Dream, and he was the old guy yelling, ass to ass! Please, people need you. The senators aren't off the hook either. The senators, last time I tried to talk to my senator, I had to knock a lobbyist dick out of his mouth. In fact, lobbyists have spilled so much seed on the faces of our so-called representatives that the U.S. Department of Agriculture declared an emergency, and Monsanto is trying to get a patent. What's GMO shit, Senator? That's not safe. And speaking of giant dildos, what's up with the riot cops? It looks like Darth Vader and Nike opened up a sports brand. So you know the gear that they're using to brutalize peaceful protesters has been weather treated with children's tears. So sad, but it's true. But you know, those Darth Vader dildo riot cops are so pumped up and pissed off. I just want to be like, bro, don't you know you're in Portland? We have strippers and beer pubs like Grassy Fields have dandelions in the springtime. It's just everywhere. What's not to love about that? So put down your pepper spray, put down your tasers, put down your guns, just put all that shit down. And go on and get yourself some titties and beer. Go on. Get some. And throw in, celebrate life. I'm throwing a $5 steak too. Don't worry, it's all local. That steak comes from a cow named Charlie. With a name like Charlie, what's not to trust, am I right? Let's do it Vietnam then. It wouldn't be so much fun. So guys, keep doing what you're doing. Keep fighting the good fight. And don't expect everyone to help you. Chances are you'll get more fire from a little old lady than, riding the bus, a little old lady on the bus. You'll get more fire and pissed offness from her than you will from some douchebag with sleeve tattoos and face piercings. Thanks for turning rebellion into pretentious conformity, dickhead. We got 20-something hipsters that don't care anything about anything shopping on Hawthorne, who eventually turn into 30-something yuppies who think they know everything about everything shopping at the Whole Foods in Hollywood district. My job takes me all over the city, so I can assure you, I know how awful these people really are. In fact, hipsters and yuppies who don't give a fuck piss me off as much as any fascist police state stooge. You see, it's not the men who do evil that makes this world bad, it's the people who sit back and watch and do nothing who make this world bad. My God, I wish I could turn snobbery and narcissism into nickels. That way I could go down to Wonderland and win like 50 million tickets. I'd trade them in for a giant wrecking ball. A wrecking ball to unite the community. I would demolish every cancer-causing factory farm fast food joint in the city and replace them with organic community gardens. I swear to God, we could have a place where we could rejoice in a tremendous accolade of societal evolution. That is if the chemtrails don't kill off our crops first. So let me just wrap this up by saying this. They say anarchy will never work because people are incapable of governing themselves. Yet we elect people to hold office and govern over us. And these so-called leaders only serve to uphold mediocrity and maintain the status quo. So, just like we have all these religious people in this world preaching tolerance, yet we are inundated with hate and suffering. So, don't wait for somebody to come along and save you. We are the ones we've been waiting for.
Yeah!
I would love to say that I would pray to God for us right now, but as you know, God is an alien, and humans on Earth started out as an Anunnaki slave colony. That's it. That's all I got. Peace by any means necessary. The solution is revolution. Happy MLK Day, everybody. Happy Anonymous. Operation Safe Winter. Thank you.
3rd edition.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
My dreams fly, said no lies, I got no regrets, I did good business, I'm confident in who I am. I got nothing to lose now. It's all off my chest, there ain't nothing left. Now I understand, I'm confident in who I am. And I got nothing to lose now. Let my dreams fly, said no lies, I got no regrets, I did good business, I'm confident in who I am. You ever been so ready to die, but dying to keep living it at the same time? Flying so high like that crow fly when I roll by. Rolled eyes no more, fuck a slice, I eat that whole pie. Oh my, feels so good to be free, to be me. You know why? No lies, my whole life I've been waiting so patient, to the point where I would be so damn fly. Oh
shit, I don't make a living, I make it live for life. You better think twice before you even touch a mic. You wanna know what goes into this? Every emotion I have and all my innocence. Guilty. That's what she said, but the judge ain't Judy, so I no regrets. Now that's just for my 90s heads. I hold the watership down as the water sheds. Come on.
I got nothing to lose now. It's all off my chest, there ain't nothing left. Now I understand, I'm confident in who I am. And I got nothing to lose now. Let my dreams fly, said no lies, I got no regrets, I did good business, I'm confident in who I am. We lived our good life, surrounded by good people, we live and we fight that good fight. G-life and thoughts arisen, this ain't no feature, we're brothers. Sentimental, keep it moving on, tour out the back of a rental. Pencils and pad, lights, camera, action. Nothing to lose, we live for everything. Passion, and if they're asking, G-life and thoughts won. Sold out for none and did it all for the fun.
So serious, sick and song signs and sickles. This time it tickles your main vein of the fickle spit sickness. Maintain a love, a kibble, a sun will whittle from winds on the rental windows. Never scuttle, we begin to discover, not giving in undercover. We holding house in the summer and never stuttered a single syllable. And synapse and passion, didn't think twice when God said action, 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 action.
I got nothing to lose now. It's all off my chest, there ain't nothing left. Now I understand, I'm confident in who I am. And I got nothing to lose now. Let my dreams fly, said no lies, I got no regrets, I did good business, I'm confident in who I am. And I got nothing to lose now. It's all off my chest, there ain't nothing left. Now I understand, I'm confident in who I am. I got nothing to lose now. Let my dreams fly, said no lies, I got no regrets, I did good business, I'm confident in who I am.
They call themselves anonymous. They are hackers on steroids.
Police say they have arrested 3 suspected hackers believed to be part of an international network.
A group calling themselves Anonymous has vowed to destroy the Church of Scientology.
Anonymous, the group responsible for Operation Payback, which temporarily crippled the websites of MasterCard, Visa, and PayPal.
We are Legion.
We are Anonymous.
Distributed denial of service to bar the stack or trap when DOS attacks. Suits without a head get scared and shit. They slack, see what we lack. A sense of compassion. And justice must be swift. How turn the hurt in the pockets of white supremacists. These nemesis is never this vicious. We troll the net for missions. Evil's your position. Your file's gonna cover missing. With a post they dissing, posturing and speaking out of fear. Super consciousness, our warriors are virtual bombardiers. We don't forgive, we don't forget. Expect us wasn't no one to protect us. Come together as a legion. Internet unite, connect us. We will make our presence known. We got folks on the megaphones. SQL inject intravenously like it's prednisone. Rebelling on a larger scale. We Jonas came to slay the whale we hip. So they slither and swinging them lizards by their tail. We check their mail, defacing professional looking webpage. When I rhyme, I wake the sheeples catatonic vestige. Buttle in the message, encapsulated in the rap track. Black facts is project chronology. Talking fat gas, but a backpack And I'm the type of person never had jack. Destruction of Chris Fall camp, put away this ass act. We vigilant, the vigilante, higher staking up the anti-cross site script. And Felicia Palmer with punched the panties. Epilepsy foundation, fall from invasion. Turks and Brazilians, Tunisians, even Malaysians.
UCARE website, we pulled up just to see, have a look about what's going on. It talks about the power people now have on the internet if they want to do this.
Technically speaking, they are heroes because they can solve everything. They are up all of the security systems.
Train event, we rage and give a fuck about a cussing club McKay hatch. Profanity, I spew it for the fucking loving cause I can. And who the hell is you to try to change a man? Operation Payback, radical Avenger Sange. Intelligent Israelis with viruses known as Stuxnet. Programming logic controllers and root kids ass. We need to know, trying to feed the homeless. Cops are screaming no. Government and corporate sources, we must defeat our foes as freedom goes. They trying to sniff us out and get the ISPs reversing. The cameras on computers, feds are eyeing me. Marine Corps, Brick Bradley, man and naked, the Chronicle. Maximum security methods with torches chronicle. To Aaron Bar forever, you will walk around with slash and scar and crash your car. Executives are worshiping the morning star. It is bizarre, the people are the ones oppressing people. When will the day come we recognize as equals? Electronic money from Satoshi Nakamoto, spending bitcoins on hoes for their photos with no komodos. Remarkable power, the python is clearing syntax. International Federation of Photo Bin Jack. The script kiddies hacking to the mainframe of big cities. YouTube videos for children showing big titties. No pity for the oppressive and get it through your skulls. We were born to change the world, evolving past the hats for laws.
The hackers which are fighting for some kind of ideological points and hackers who are just doing illegal activities.
Police department goes into certain things and the government goes into certain things. Probably I would put that on the same level as I would someone who goes in and hacks into a site they're not supposed to be on.
The bottom line is, if you have information in a database someplace, consider yourself a potential target.
Expect us. We don't forgive, so don't forget.